hope you guys are having a great day. Now, do not adjust whatever device you are watching this on. You are not seeing double. Today I actually have my mom Henny with me, and we're gonna do a Q&A about a parent's perspective on van life. All right, Mom, so what was your first reaction when I told you that we were gonna move out of our apartment and into a van?
No. In shock.
No.
No.
Why no?
You're not leaving me. No. That's an awful small space. No.
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 Now, after you had some time to think about it and digest it, what did you think?
I could see it. That was something that you and Jeremy really would enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, as long as y'all were okay in that tight space and, you know, Jeremy being tall and could fit in it and be close together.
Yeah. All right, now, when we first bought the van, what did you think about it before the build out?
That it was small. It looked a lot smaller empty than it does now to me. I know
Yeah.
that's crazy. You put more in it and it feels bigger, but it did.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to, I think, picture too.
Yeah.
Because we built our own door on the side. We built our own windows in the van. So it was literally just a box truck. And we did a lot of custom work to the outside, not just building out the interior. Now that it is built, what do you think? Now that it's been finished and...
I think y'all did an awesome job, which I knew you would, because, you know, I've seen Jeremy's work and it's good, and I knew it'd be what y'all wanted.
Yeah, I think for our first build out, I think it worked out really well. There's obviously things that we want to change and things that we never even finished in the van. I think, but between me and Jeremy both having design backgrounds and Jeremy also having a lot of skills in carpentry, I think it really helped out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he learned a lot that he didn't know by doing it.
We learned solar and plumbing. Now, when we did start traveling, were you scared?
Oh, gosh, yes. Yeah, that was the worst part, you know, is worried were y'all okay, because there's crazies out there, but I felt the same way when your dad was on the road and, you know, worried about where he stayed, but, you know, he let me know that he, you know, was safe, and I knew Jeremy, he had told a lot of stories to Jeremy, and so I knew Jeremy kept all that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever felt scared on the road because I had Jeremy with me. I think just having a partner in general makes it easier. For those of you that don't know, my dad was a semi-driver for over 20 years. So he would be on the road for 6 to 8 weeks at a time and then come back home. So I think that's also where I picked up a little bit of my love of traveling and wanting to live out on the road, was seeing all of his pictures and postcards growing up from out on the road as well.
From his office with a view.
Yeah, he always called his semi his office with a view, and it changed daily, so he didn't need a corner office.
Right.
All right, now how do people react when you tell them that your daughter lives in a van?
At first kind of shocked, and then, you know, think, wow, that's good that they can do it while they're young, and, you know, but from what I've heard, you can do it at any age, but that's it.
True.
They're just shocked, you know, at first, and then they think it's cool and interesting and wants to know about it and what it's like.
What advice would you give a parent whose adult child wants to live in a van and travel?
As long as you've raised them to know what's right, what's wrong, you know, common sense on how to handle day-to-day life, you know, make sure that with their partner they can communicate, and because you are in such a close area that it would be easy to get on each other's nerves, but as long as they can communicate, which I've watched y'all do for almost 10 years. Well, 11 counting the dating. Yeah. And, you know, no, that would be the main thing.
Yeah. And I don't think you have to live in a van with a partner. I think you can definitely do solo van. But if you do have somebody with you, I think communication is important. That way you guys know where you're going, how long you're going to stay somewhere, just your day-to-day lives. And I think as a parent too, it's probably a little different. Like me and my husband Jeremy, we're in our mid-30s now. I think it's a lot different for us wanting to move into a van versus if you had a kid that was just out of high school or college that wanted to move into a van and travel.
Right. I mean, and you do have some that decide not to go to college and want to go hike Europe or wherever just to get that life experience.
Which I think is good too. I think there's a lot of value in traveling and getting outside of the town that you grew up in, especially like for me, I've lived in Charlotte pretty much my entire life. So it's nice to get out and see something new and meet people from a different part of the country.
Right, and then you did go to Australia, and so I had to trust you to be on your own. And
that was a better time for you to be scared.
But she made it back safe and sound.
Yeah, first foreign country, solo travel, 20 years old. So naive. So naive. But I did it.
Yep.
Now, believe it or not, it's been 10 months that we've been living in the van full time. It's almost a year. Has your opinion on van life changed?
Yeah. I mean, because I've seen that y'all can do it, and I've seen the love that y'all have for it. Mm-hmm. And, you know, being on the road and instead of being your 9 to 5.
Yeah, the 9 to 5 grind.
Yeah. Y'all are a lot happier.
I think so too. I think with van life, you have to be passionate about it in order for it to be a successful adventure. I don't think you can just tiptoe in and out of it and really get the full experience.
Right, exactly.
Now, would you consider van life?
I would like to do some traveling, yes. Live in it full time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That I'm not positive about. But I would like to do some traveling and, you know, be gone like a month here, a month there, maybe.
Yeah. And you two have mentioned about maybe doing more like an RV instead of a van.
Right. Stay in campgrounds instead of
boondocking.
Wilderness.
There's no boondocking in BLM land for mom.
No, not by myself especially.
Walmart?
No, I don't even know I can do Walmart. I can do campgrounds.
Campgrounds.
Maybe a truck stop or rest area overnight, but I would still be scared to do that.
There are crazies. But I love truck stops because I grew up picking dad up for most of... I think I'm the weirdest person because I find like a sense of like hominess about him because I always pick my dad up when he came home. It was my job to pick him up from the truck stop. So for me, I like other people may just see a bunch of like scruffy men and women. I see versions of my dad in the truckers. Mm-hmm. And so to me, I don't think of it as a scary place. I know to stay away from the lot lizards anyway. So it's not a big deal to me.
Right. And you always got truck stop Christmas.
Yeah. My dad would always give us gifts from truck stops growing up because he was gone so much he couldn't shop at a normal mall like other people did. So we had a tradition of having truck stop gifts given to us instead of normal gifts, and it was fun. It was very creative.
Yeah.
And it kept us on kept us on our toes.
So now we go in truck stops and
buy gifts for each other.
Dad would have got this. He would have liked this for us.
Yeah, exactly. This is a practical gift. Let's give this one.
Exactly.
All right. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you have any follow-up questions for me or my mom, be sure to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a video. And until next time,
enjoy, encourage, and explore.
there you go. Y'all have a great day.